I know. Okay, so there's a piece of the like the ring light like right here, but we're gonna have to ignore it for today because you have no idea the struggle it was for this setup. So we're gonna leave her alone. So you answered the FaceTime call, and if you haven't already read the title, we're going to be talking while we unbox this Canon camera that I so desperately tried to send back, that I waited a while to try to send it back. Turns out you can't send it back online, and there wasn't a YouTube video to show me how to do it. But yeah, so basically we're going to be talking about your fail isn't failure, and that's basically shout out to New Fellowship, the church that I go to, that my pastor just got done preaching about and teaching about, which really was needed. It really was needed. I highly recommend that church. I was saved before I went to the church. Okay, quick little testimony. I was saved before I went to the church, but I didn't like church. And so it was one day in January, I prayed and I was like, Lord, send me to a church that I'll actually like a church that's actually for you, that I'll like, because I didn't like church. I'm gonna be completely honest. That's my testimony. It's like, some people would be like, how can you be saved and not like church? Look, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that one day, but I just wanted to get into that. Your fail isn't your failure, and it's just like, I wanted to continue talking about it. We're going to unbox this. Do not be surprised if I do more talking than unboxing, or do more unboxing than untalking. We're gonna hope this goes well. Okay. But yeah, so basically, you know how don't be surprised if I literally stop talking to like do this, but see, I'm already doing it. Hold on, I feel like I'm doing it like really close. But yeah, we often feel like just because we messed up, we failed, or like we did something really wrong. And I feel like I experienced that today. Like I really literally just got out of prayer not too long ago before I had to struggle with this setup that still didn't, you know, come out. But I mean, hey, it's the end of the week and we need content out there. We need to be consistent. It's giving consistency. Yeah, but it's just like, I had a moment like that today where it's just like, I just got done thanking him, like, Lord, I'm so thankful, you know, that you, like, Lord, I'm so thankful that you like got me out of this. You brought me out of this. It's just like, I'm so thankful I don't have that mindset no more. Like, I literally just got done thanking him, and I'm like, I'm new at this, guys. Doing stuff, and then, you know, I'm new at this. Did I mention I still might return this? I'm opening it for a video, and I still might end up returning it. Because I think I want a different camera. Because I don't think this one has like a flip out for it. But yeah, but anyway. Okay, I think I'm gonna talk a little bit before I open this second box. One of those gotta be a thumbnail. It has to be. But I think I'm about to set this down so I can at least talk a little bit about what I'm talking about. Let me get this more out the frame. So basically, I feel like I had a moment like that today at school because okay, a couple of days ago, I just sat up there and thought about it to myself. No, I actually said out loud, you know, I was thanking God and everything, you know, like, thank you, Lord, that I finally got over this part in my life. Like, because I had been struggling with it for so long. It's just like, or, okay, just to go a little deeper and just a little more context, like, what I would do, like, at school, like, me as a person, I don't know if it's the light so bright that you can start seeing things, like, flutter through the air. When I would get bored, I would just, like, start talking to people. And I know that sounds, like, kind of, like, duh, like, who wouldn't? But I'm literally, like, I'm talking about, like, literally just start talking to people. And some people wouldn't think anything is wrong with that, but there is something wrong with that. What's wrong with that is it's when you have no idea who you're having a conversation with. You're getting yourself involved with people. In the school that I go to, baby, it's just like you really got to mind your business at that school. You can't be doing the most at that school, which they be doing the most there. But, you know, if you want to stay out of the mix, don't do the most. Okay, I had to do, like, switching scenery because I was actually being kind of hard-headed. But I'm not gonna lie. I think I kind of like this better. So maybe it, like, worked out. I don't know. Basically, you know, some people would be like, you know, what's wrong with talking to people? You know, for the people that know me outside of school, like, really, really know me, I don't really talk to people. I call myself an antisocial who knows how to socialize. You feel me? So, when I get bored, like, you know, I would socialize. I would be more aware of who I was socializing with. But, like, depending on the boredom level, I wouldn't really care. It started to get to where the point, like, when I got to this school, like, I wasn't doing that. Like, I would be, like, so by myself that people from my old school would be like, you're not socializing? What are you doing? You're just sitting there? You're not gonna do anything? And it's just like, I'll be like, no. Because first of all, the school that I go to isn't like the school I used to go to. The people that go to the school I go to now, I don't really mess with like that. Like I literally used to go to middle school and stuff like that with half of these people. But, you know, it's different now. And it got to the point, like, today, I feel like I socialized more than I ever had. Like, and the school year is almost over. And I'm just like, whoo. And then, okay. And a little more context. Because there are just certain things that I don't really want to post right now. But I do want to get deeper and be more open on camera. And that's the thing about having a platform. That's the thing about YouTube as well. Like, you opening up and not knowing who's going to watch the video, you know, and stuff like that. But it was kind of like, okay, let's take, for example, this actually happened in the beginning of the school year. You know how girls just be like, you know, they're playing around with the guy and they're like, oh my gosh, like, stop, you know, and stuff like that. And okay, real quick, because I don't think I, like, clarified this, but that, oh my gosh, stop, I didn't do that. I guess just, like, that's what they were expecting, but I didn't do that. I just felt like I needed to clarify that. It's just like, in the beginning of the school year, like, I knew this boy. I didn't know him, but I did know him. It's just like, you know, you never really sat there to get to know each other, but, you know, we knew of each other. It was that situation where it was just like, whether it was like the poking or the touching, and I was mad, bro. I was so mad, like, to where the point, like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm being so honest and genuine and true when I say this. Like, I literally said in my head, not saying that I just be out loud like, Lord. Like, no, I be in my head like, Lord, I don't know if I just opened the door. I don't know what I just did. Not that it was anywhere disrespectful or inappropriate. I just don't want you touching me, you know? And that was the beginning of the school year. Now, this same boy, I forgot all about that. You know, this happened today. And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, I was bored. You know, I was bored. I walked up, start touching his phone. And, no, we're talking. Conversation running smoothly. It's cool. I want to see if I can, like, open this with keeping the conversation. We were like, you know, it was cool. Like, I'm like, okay, this conversation going well. I forgot all about that. Actually, I didn't even recognize it or realize that until I mentioned it on camera. It just popped up in my head and I just mentioned it. And then, you know, the bell rings. And I'm like, all right, it's time to go. Get out, you know, Mouse, you get out. He was like, you know, you get out. And I'm like, okay, I gotta grab my stuff, you know. Usual, normal. I'm trying to think. Because it's not bad, but it's just like, I'm terrible at explaining stuff. Like, I'm terrible at explaining stuff. But it was just like the touching again, like I said before. Nowhere inappropriate, nothing. It was just like aggressive pushing me out the door. Not like it hurt or it was like too much, but it just reminded me, dang, I don't like being touched by these people. And it's just like, I don't know how that sounds. I'm probably gonna have to go back and watch, or I'm probably gonna have to go back and like re-explain what I'm talking about, because first of all, I'm trying to keep my thoughts together while I struggle with a box, you know. I didn't want to, even though the touching wasn't bad, but at this school, like, I've seen people that I knew, like, practically grew up around, like, went to school with for a very long time, like, playing with females in ways that's just like, is she on the floor? Whoa. And I probably will have to, like, explain this whole thing over or just leave this video here, because I'm not remaking this video. I'm really not. But it just got to where the point I'm like, Lord, please don't tell me I made it comfortable enough where they think this is game or where they think I'm next. Bye. And it was just like, to me, it was more so like, Lord, please don't tell me I opened the door. Please don't tell me, because normally, like, at my school and stuff like that, people don't touch me, especially males, because they know I don't play that. So, to me, it was just like, Lord, please don't tell me I just opened this door for him to just, like, it opened. Like, oh, this is pretty. Like, please don't tell me. Oh, whoa. Hold on, baby, because I might keep this. Whoa. Oh, wait. I might keep this. What is this? Charge, full charge. Camera and his battery. Okay, wait. Because I might actually keep this. Dude. That is actually cool and cute. What is that? Is that like a battery? I need to watch a YouTube video. See how this works. Now, I have watched a YouTube video on it before where there's like I'm trying to see if it'll like focus. It's like so focused on me. I feel like it's not focusing on it. But you could probably see this like camera icon like right here that you like click it to. It says off right here. And then that's where you record at. I might actually keep this. I'm probably gonna have to see. And it has, which part did it have in here that I was actually shocked it had for some reason? Because I didn't order the full thing. Like, oh yeah, and for the people that want to wonder how much this was. This was like $275, which, you know, for probably like for the people that probably know, like for a Canon camera, that's like probably kind of cheap, like, and that's what I was going for, a camera that I could use, because the camera, like the storage in my phone was like not working for me. It was not going for it at all. Like, I'm probably barely talking about the topic that I was going for, which I expected, but if y'all bear with me a little while longer, you'll see the growth that I'll be able to multitask like that. But, and probably it goes here, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, but this is the camera that I just put my fingerprints all over. Oh my gosh. Back to what I was saying. But yeah, I'm like, Lord, please don't tell me that I just opened these doors for this to happen. Then I came back and there was something else that happened. But I just came into prayer and I'm like, Lord, like, I just felt like I went back. Like, I just went from thanking you that I wasn't doing this. Like, I'm telling you, it's more annoying than it sounds. You getting bored and you're just like involving yourself with people you need not to be involving yourself with, especially when you're trying to when you're developing spiritually and trying to walk by Christ, walk by God, you know, and stuff like that. And then you're involving yourself with people. The stuff I would hear at school would just be like, oh, yeah, don't get yourself involved in that. Just don't do it to yourself, hon. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna just leave the camera alone. I am hoping it's not tilted or slanted, but even if it is, I'm probably gonna scoot this way. Even if it is, like I said, just bear with me. I'm developing. I'm growing. This is completely new, even though I'm supposed to be a pro at it now, a pro at this by now, because I wanted to do this for years. But 2023, I decided to step out. Then it was brought to my attention while I'm in prayer. This video is probably so everywhere, but we're growing, we're developing. I was reminded that your fail isn't a failure. You know, you're not a failure because of your fail. Because I'm like, Lord, I don't want to like start going back to doing that, because that's something I used to do, you know, getting myself involved with people because of how bored I am, you know. Like, literally, it got to where the point I just straight, like, just start sitting down next to people, just start talking to people, because I'm not afraid to socialize. Like, I'm very able and capable. I just don't care to do it. You know, there's a couple of y'all out there that know exactly what I'm talking about. And I had to pray about that, because I'm like, Lord, I just feel like I went back, like, and then I didn't, but I did start thinking about the person I used to be. Because sometimes we feel like just because we operated like we used to, that we should go back to doing what we used to. Because it's like, you still have to face those same people that you let do it. You still have to face the same people that, you know, were there to witness you doing half the stuff that you used to do. Like, let's say cussing, for example, and then you stop, you know, and stuff like that. You still have to face those people that used to watch you cuss, and cuss like a sailor. Every other word was a cuss word, you know, type of thing. And it's just like, just because they seen you do this, or, you know, one way this way and one way the other, it doesn't mean that you have to operate in the old because they seem the old. To me, I just felt like I felt better. Like, even like talking about it, like saying something about it. Like, I felt like I just operated in the old, which it doesn't, it depends. I'm trying to explain this like as best as I can, because I don't want to go back over camera and I feel like I have to re-explain myself, so it's like less confusing, because this video is a bit everywhere. Actually, I'm not going to speak that. I rebuke that in Jesus' name. But it's just like, just because you failed in that area, that doesn't mean you're a failure. Just like my pastor was talking about. If you fall, get up. A failure is when you fall and you don't get back up. That's the thing. You fall, you do something you're not so proud of, and you get right back up. Like, I'm not saying these are the worst of my problems, but it's just like, I just felt like opening this box. Because first of all, this was a last minute content idea. I have a list of them, but I just got basically to something where I'm able to record longer videos and not just 10-minute videos. Now, if I decide to edit this video and it just be 10 minutes, okay then, but not actually record within 10 minutes to where at the point I edit and it's down to 5 minutes. But it's just like, don't operate in the old because that's what they saw. You become a failure when you fall down and you don't get back up. Like how I felt today. Like, I felt like I just operated in the old. I operated in something that I just wasn't so proud of. Like, something that I used to do. Like, there's nothing wrong with getting bored and talking to people. But I'm talking about me as a person. I know myself and I know what I think and start doing when I start doing that. There's nothing wrong with doing it. It's when you don't know the people that you're getting yourself involved in. When you're involving yourself with people that you know nothing about. Really. And it's just like, yeah, like I'd say, like, I want to say a mixture between today and yesterday. But yesterday, I was still frustrated. Today, still frustrated. And it's just like, you know, and then it really becomes frustrating when you just, like, got done talking to God about it. But then it's like, did I just go back and do what I just thank God for delivering me from? And it's frustrating. What time is it? But yeah, your fail isn't your failure. You're a failure if you, like, I won't say you're a failure, but you're closer to being a failure when you fall and not get back up than you falling at all. Because the word says that we all fall short of the glory of God. You know, we all, as in all of us. That means me, you, your mom, all of us. All of us. So I'd be closer to being a failure if I just decide tomorrow, like, hey, I operated like that. They already seen that. And not saying that they paid attention to it, but it's just like it was still seen. You don't want to go back to operating in that or feeling like you failed. So it's just like, yeah, let me just continue to operate in this way. When it's just like, no. That's not how you're supposed to be thinking. That's not the way you're supposed to be going, you know? But yeah, I think that is the talk. I think that's the talk. But yeah, I'm not sure how much y'all would want to see of this camera or if y'all even clicked on this video for the camera at all. But it's like this little like thing. I don't know. I'm thinking about keeping it and probably, is this for the SIM card? No. I believe this to hold it up. I've never had one of these before, so. Like, I've never edited on a computer, like, none of this stuff. Like, I've never done any of this stuff. So, it's just, like, all new. But I'm speaking by the time a year goes by, like, it'll be different. Like, I want to start posting, like, 2 to 3 times a week. You know, because I actually really like YouTube. And I feel like the more I post on here, it makes me realize, like, how much it reminds me how much I really like content, actually. But, like I said, I don't know if you read my description. Oh, by the way, for New Fellowship, I will be placing down all of their information. It's the church that I'm talking about. A church that that it's just like, it made me realize that, like, I don't know, it just really feels like a home to me. Like, I don't even feel like a second home. You know how people be like, you know, it's a second home to me. It's like, I want to say like a primary where you feel safe. And then the shepherd that God put over that house is like, I couldn't imagine anybody else like leading a flock of sheep. Okay, I just struggled once again. One day y'all are gonna see less of a struggle. I hope. Oh, look. I guess that's how you, I've never used one of these. I had like the tripod. I actually have a tripod for this. And I see that it has the little hole at the bottom for, you know, to stand up on the tripod. I got that too on Amazon. Should I open that up? Should I open that up? Because I didn't even see it. I was about to say, I think my next video is going to be hygiene. I was about to say, if you want to see me ramble, if you want to see me talk for real, let's talk hygiene. Because, baby, I could let you know some stuff that you have never known before. Or tell you stuff that you knew, but really placing an exclamation point on it. Like, I was going to say, let me know if that's a video you want to see. But I think the comments are going to be disabled for a while. Until I feel like I really got a flow of this. You know, they may not never be on. It may not be on until like a year. I don't know. But as of for now, or until the Lord just lead me to turn them on. I don't know. But as of for now, I don't think I'm going to turn it on. But I think I'm going to leave that tripod for another time. Maybe if I don't open it before then. Maybe, no, because I'm planning on editing this video like pretty soon and getting it out by like Sunday, 12 a.m. So, yeah. Thank you for answering the FaceTime call, and hopefully when I go back over this video, like it's at least decent. And I think I'm about to keep that camera. I'm not sure. Or I might turn it in, trade it in if I can. I'll probably keep you guys updated with that. I might post a poll or something like that for the hygiene content, because I'm really all for hygiene, and I've really got deep into my hygiene to where, you know, if you want to smell good, if you want them compliments from people that normally don't give you compliments, because I know a couple people like that, and I snag some compliments out of them. Not that you don't smell good, but you know, they normally don't voice it. You know, you gotta drag it out. You gotta pull it out a little bit, because I don't know about y'all, but my favorite compliment is, you smell good. But yeah, so the FaceTime call was a little longer, but think about it. I wanted to show you something, and then I want to tell you what I learned today. So it's different. But thank you guys so much. If you made it to the end, you're real. But yeah, I'll talk to you next week. Bye.